I know you guys were expecting to hear Dan's brand new season with the theme Identity, but because of some things that have happened behind the scenes, I've had a family bereavement and some health complications. Those of you that follow us on social media will already know this, but it's been complicated and it's changed the structure of things behind the scenes. So we're postponing our next season until the 2nd of March. Now, we didn't want to leave you guys with nothing, and I know how much everybody absolutely loves a clip show. I don't think I've been misinformed there. We've got 3 weeks of the best of our last year, and I hope you enjoy it. If not, tune back in on the 2nd of March for Dan's season. 8 films with the theme Identity. It is looking set to be a corker, so we hope to see you there. Thanks, guys.
We're still on the big old floppy flop season.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't help but wonder if this is some sort of revenge for Battlefield Earth, because you've chosen
Tank Girl.
Yes.
And they don't come much floppier than Tank Girl.
They don't. It was a big floppy one, wasn't it?
It was really floppy, yeah.
Yeah. 25 mil budget.
What did it make?
4.5.
Oh, 4.5.
4.4. I saw on the internet.
That's more than I thought, actually.
So qualifies for the floppy season.
It does. It's wild to me that this made more than Empire Records.
Yeah, and Police Academy 7.
I love how many gauges we use Police Academy 7 for.
You could gauge any movie against Police Academy 7, can't you?
Yeah, that's our metric for everything.
Movies in Russia, movies about police, movies about eggs.
Movies with Ron Perlman.
Yeah. And that's a lot of movies.
Yeah, that covers a lot of bases. Franchises.
Yeah. Ron Perlman is not in Tank Girl, which surprises me.
He's not.
If this was made today, he would be in it.
I think Ron Perlman would have been actually pretty good in the Malcolm McDowell role.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Or as one of the kangaroo people.
I don't think there's enough latex in the world to cover his head after they used most of it in Hellboy. Surely.
True. He's probably sick of being in costume. Although Doug Jones is in this movie, so it does have a Guillermo connection.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Did I know that?
Guess what character he plays?
I don't know.
One of the kangaroo people. What else?
Oh, right.
What else is Doug Jones going to be playing?
I don't remember a spindly kangaroo man. I guess they beefed him up a little bit.
They had put out casting calls all over Europe for casting Tank Girl, and there's a couple of people that went up for the role of Tank Girl, and I don't think you'd ever guess who they were. Do you know this?
No, I don't.
Maybe you've done
I'm
this
fascinated.
in your research. All right, let's play. Could you just play 20 questions? 20 questions. You got to guess someone that went up for the role of Tank Girl.
Rafe Fiennes.
19 questions left. Maybe, I don't know. I didn't see anywhere saying that he didn't go up.
Well, there you go then. Maybe they were going to go in a completely different direction at one point.
They offered him the role, but he was like, "No, I'm going to hold out for Conclave in 35 years."
No, he wanted to be one of the Rippers.
Yeah. And they're like, "No, we want iced tea, and we're going to pay him £1 million." £1 million.
Did he really get £1 million?
Why are you paying iced tea £1 million for this? I don't get it. He's not a good actor.
No.
Or he wasn't then. Maybe he's better now. I don't know. But back then, we watched a film with him in recently, an older film called Trespass, and he's not good.
No, not at all.
No, and he's no better in this.
No, I don't. Would you say anybody's particularly good? I think Laurie Petty is perfectly cast.
I think she does what's asked of her. Certainly, she does what's needed for that character. But I just wish she was in a better movie. Yeah.
But I am fascinated to learn who else was considered.
Well, you've got 19 questions left.
I'm never going to... You've already said I'm never going to guess.
You have to ask me a question.
Helen Mirren.
No, you can't. Do you know how 20 questions works?
No, I've never played it.
You have to be like, oh, are they British?
Are they British or American?
And I have to answer with a yes or no.
Oh, are they British?
Yes.
Right, okay. Were they in their 30s in the 90s?
No.
Were they in their 20s in the 90s?
Maybe not. Maybe younger.
Oh God, 1995.
Were they an actor?
Oh, interesting. Were they a musician?
No.
Oh.
Well, actually, 2 of them were musicians. There's actually 3 that I'm thinking of, and 2 of them were musicians.
Will you just tell me?
Musicians is a loose term.
Oh, just tell me. I don't know.
All right, I'll tell you. So 2 of them were the Spice Girls. 2 of the Spice Girls.
Okay, and I've got to guess who of the 5 of them.
Oh, you can if you like.
Jerry Halliwell.
I actually don't know.
So you just know it's 2 of the Spice Girls.
I think Posh Spice might have been one.
Really?
And maybe it was Jerry Halliwell. I don't know. But they're the 2 that I would guess.
Really? Victoria Beckham?
Yeah.
Is that
what
she's
called?
Tank Girl?
Is that her name now?
Yeah.
Oh, when did that change? I thought her name was Spice.
Oh, no, I don't like that.
There's one. I've got one other in mind, which you'll never get.
No, probably not. Go on.
Davina McCall.
What the fuck? No.
Yeah.
Why?
I think I saw an article somewhere, and it said 3 of the Spice Girls were up for the role of Tank Girl, and they went I can't remember the Spice Girls exactly, but I'm sure it was Jerry Halliwell, Posh Spice, and Davina McCall, and I was like, she's not a Spice Girl.
They've elevated her from Big Brother presenter to member of the Spice Girls.
Congratulations on your AI written article.
Wow, no, I hate that. I hate that so much. What was she doing at that point in the early to mid 90s? Was she presenting that dating show?
It was just before Street Mate, I reckon.
Street, that's the one. Yeah.
That T4 classic.
That was terrible.
Hangover TV. That was in Southend once. I remember they were outside Woolworths.
Cool story.
Cool story, yeah.
Speaking of bollocks, they did make a kangaroo penis.
Right. I don't remember seeing that.
No, you didn't.
I would remember if it was in the movie.
It was not in the movie. All I know, I don't know if the scene exists anywhere. I haven't searched for it. I don't wish to search for it. I never want to see it. But apparently they did make a full bodysuit for Bugger, because the scene where him and Rebecca are sort of lying, looking up at the sky, having a conversation, that is supposed to be, I think, the build up to a sex scene.
Oh, right.
And then there's supposed to be like a post-sex scene where he's naked. And they made a kangaroo dick.
Attach to his person? Or
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm presumably like Bugger would have needed 4 people operating him at that point.
Possibly more.
Yeah.
What was it? How big was it?
I have no idea. I don't know. I don't think there's any images or video available.
That's a shame.
People on Reddit have been asking and looking, but they haven't found it yet.
Thank God for AI image creation.
Oh no. This is why AI is bad. But yeah, obviously their relationship is not ambiguous, but apparently a lot of people who watched the film were confused as to whether or not they had sex. And it turns out, yes, they did.
So we were meant to see them bone in the movie.
Not necessarily having sex, but certainly straight after.
So we were meant to see just like a flaccid post-coitus penis.
A flaccid kangaroo penis, yeah.
Okay.
Made by Stan Winston or one of his minions.
I wonder who owns that penis. Is the latex degraded, do you reckon?
Oh, God, yeah.
I wonder
no.
where. I'd like to know where it is and who owns that and what they've done with it.
Would you?
Yeah. If you're Stan Winston and you're listening, can you let me know where that penis is?
Yeah, I'm sure Edgar Wright and Stan Winston. Isn't Stan Winston dead?
Is he dead?
I think so.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's
If you're
definitely not going to be listening.
children of Stan Winston, let me know what's happened to this penis. Asking for a friend.
Imagine going through your dad's estate and just finding a lone, degraded silicone kangaroo penis.
I bet that's happened more often than you realise, You go, like, your nan dies and you go up in the loft.
Oh, no.
And there's just boxes full of dildos and you're like, Grandma!
Oh, that's definitely happened.
She had a spiky one. She's not a sword.
It looked
Yes,
like
she
the
was.
death of a unicorn lamp. Oh
Come
no.
on. There's loads of grannies shove it. No, I'm not gonna
Stop it.
Stop.
Nobody needs to be thinking about that. Everybody's just switched off at that point. We've lost every listener now.
Wasn't Booger part dog as well? Didn't he say that he got promoted from a dog?
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Are they like Pokemon?
I don't know. Did they get promoted in Pokemons?
They evolve.
That's the same thing. I swear there was a bit of dialogue in it where... So the kangaroo people, they were made by a geezer that did genetic engineering.
Mm-hmm.
Called Phil or something. I think he was called Phil or something.
Sure.
But I swear at one point Booger was like, oh, I was a dog, but I was really clever. So they promoted me to kangaroo dog man.
And now he's really dumb.
Did I imagine that? But clever for a dog. Not how many dogs do you know that can talk?
I know 0 dogs that can talk.
I've never met one that can
Yeah.
talk. The closest you get is those dogs on TikTok that press the buttons and go, feed me, bitch.
Now.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah. That's the closest you can get.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll have talking dogs soon with AI interpretation of animal language.
I don't think I want to know.
I do. I'd love to have a conversation with a dog.
What if they hate humans? What if it's been a ruse this whole time? They've just been like, these fucking mugs who take us in.
I can't wait for that day. I think that'd be super interesting.
I hope it plays out like Darwin in Sequest DSV, the dolphin that can talk.
All things come back to Darwin, don't they, from Sequest DSV? You're such a nerd.
Look,
Sequest
DSV was underrated.
Wasn't it? I think it was rated just fine.
Look, you like Star Trek. You can't give me shit. That was Sequest DSV was basically Star Trek, but underwater.
But water, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Was it though?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Told me. Was Roy Scheider in that?
Yeah. Until he wasn't.
Were there sharks in it?
Probably.
Was he typecast as the shark guy?
He's the fish guy, yeah.
He's the fish guy. Oh, we got to make something about fish. Get Scheider. Or helicopters.
Yeah.
Get Scheider.
Mm-hmm.
Was he in Airwolf or the other one?
I don't know. What do you mean the other one?
There were 2 helicopter shows, weren't there? One went... What was that one?
I fear we veered too far away from Tank Girl at this point.
No, I don't think we've veered far away enough. So what happened when Roy Scheider left Sequest DSV?
Well, he died.
In real life?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then he was replaced in Series 3 by Michael Ironside.
And that was the last season of Sequest
It
DSV?
was,
Right.
yes.
Was
Third and final.
Was Justin Whalen in Sequest DSV? Or am I thinking of the New Adventures of Superman and Lois Lane?
Justin Whalen?
Yeah. He was the guy that was in Chucky 2 or 3?
Oh, I was thinking of Sean Whalen. Yeah, Justin. Yes, he was. He was
Right.
in Superman.
Yes, the show, the TV show, the television
Yeah,
program. Yeah.
But maybe you're thinking of confusing him with Jonathan Brandis. They had similarly floppy hair.
Right. They were out in the 90s, so it's not a million miles away from what we're talking about. Like
That's
the
true.
Cultural
Yeah.
zeitgeist.
Mm-hmm.
Does zeitgeist mean culture anyway? Is saying cultural zeitgeist is one of those words irrelevant? Is that a redundant
Is that an oxymoron?
What did you call me?
So coming back to Tank Girl. So, what's next week?
Oh, right. Okay. So if we're moving on,
I'm
into
done.
next
I
week-
can't talk about this movie anymore.
Fair
I need
enough.
to stop thinking about kangaroo penis.
I won't be able to stop thinking about kangaroo penis now. Okay, so consider it payback, right? You've made me watch.
This was payback for Battlefield Earth. We can't now get into a pissing match.
We mentioned Sly earlier, right? We
Oh,
mentioned him earlier in
God.
relation to Judge Dredd, and we're going to be covering our first Sly movie next week.
It could be one of many.
Yeah,
That doesn't narrow it down.
there's a lot of. He's done a few movies, Sarah. Yeah,
But he's done some real turkeys.
He has. It's not Rocky 5. It's another franchise pictures movie, which we teased a little bit in our Battlefield Earth show.
Oh, yeah.
It's Driven, which is our first Renny Harlin movie as well. So you've not seen this?
I've never
before.
seen Driven, no.
It's a film that I watch pretty much yearly.
I've been in the house while you've had it on and I've left the room.
Yeah, I mean, much like this week, I ain't going to be defending it, but
Right.
I do love it.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
next time, bit of Sly, baby. Well, here we are.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's been a season of apologies, hasn't it? We could have called this the apology season.
We should have done.
This week it's my turn to apologise, isn't it?
Again.
Again, last week you apologised for Tank Girl.
I did.
Well, I requested an apology. Did I get it?
I think I apologised.
In writing.
Oh, no, I've not done it in writing.
Okay.
I didn't have any idea you expected such a formality from me.
Okay, you've got 6 working days, 6 business days, and then I expect it'll be in a post in the next few days. Anyway.
In the post? We live together. I think you can sit and spin, darling.
Just go and pay £3.50 for a stamp or whatever it is they fucking cost now.
Yeah.
Someone the other day, I was talking to them and they were like, I can't believe how much stamps are now. I was like, what are they, about 40p?
No.
Because last time I bought a stamp, I think they were 24p.
What?
Yeah.
Was that in 2007?
It was probably in 2001 when I procured the movie Driven.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm very sorry. First time you've ever watched this movie, I believe.
It was.
Although you've seen bits of it.
Well, you watch it frequently.
Yeah.
So I have been in the room and experienced parts of this. Scenes in isolation.
Yeah, you've seen some scenes in isolation, which we'll probably get into some of the scenes.
Sure.
But for context, we've lived together for what, 3 years now?
Yes.
And I've watched this 4 times in this house.
At least.
I think it's 4. It could be 5, but I think it's 4.
Well, we've gone 2 weeks without recording. A little bit of a peek behind the curtain there. And you couldn't wait 2 weeks to watch this movie.
No.
So while I was away, you watched it and then watched it again with me last night.
Because we were out of a rhythm. I was like, usually I'd get back and we'd watch the movie, or we would have already watched it by then. And I was so excited to watch this film.
You were so keen to watch this absolute piece of shit that you couldn't wait a week.
Yes. And I won't be defending all of this movie. I will be defending some of it.
I feel like it's just going to be a role reversal of last week, isn't it?
Yeah, I think you're probably right. Although there's less kangaroo penis in Driven.
Well, there wasn't any kangaroo penis in Tank Girl. We discussed that at length.
But they didn't even shoot any kangaroo penis.
There's the same amount of kangaroo penis in both films.
But no kangaroo penis was ever made.
That we know
procured.
of.
Who knows what goes on behind the scenes
Precisely.
in Sly's life. Do you know what I want to do, actually? Something we very rarely do.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we did it maybe earlier on in seasons 1 and 2, but I'm going to read the synopsis on the back of my old school DVD cardboard case with the annoying little clicker thing.
It's been a season of those, because my Empire Records is one of those.
Yeah.
Battlefield Earth was one of those before we torched it in the garden.
Yeah. Emphasis on was one of those. It's destroyed now.
Yeah. We took one out of circulation.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
We're doing our bit. So I'm going to read the synopsis on the back of this thing, because...
Are you assuming that nobody else in the world has watched this film? Because that would probably be safe.
Probably. Yeah, so it's probably important for a bit of context. Okay, so Driven, a fast-paced, adrenaline-pumping action drama set in the Formula One Championship season.
Is it though?
No. How are they getting away with that? How is fucking Bernie Eccleston allowing that? It's not Formula One season. It's the kart season.
Yeah, even I know that.
Yeah, which is not even... which doesn't even exist anymore. It got absorbed into the Indy 500. So yeah, top racing driver Jimmy Bly, Kip Pardue. Remember the Titans? Do you remember them?
Oh, was he in that?
Apparently.
Because he's in quite a few films that I quite like.
We've covered one of them.
Yes, he was in 13.
I can't believe it's our second Kip Pardue movie.
Yeah, who I realised upon doing my research that I often get confused with Gabriel Mann.
Who is also a human person?
Yeah, they're both sort of long-faced, blonde American men.
Okay.
Interchangeable.
Okay, so they perhaps could have done a better job than Kip Pardue in this movie.
Are you suggesting that Kip Pardue didn't do a good job in this movie?
I'm suggesting that no one did a good job in this movie, right? in a film where you could say maybe perhaps Til Schweiger was the best actor, like I thought
Probably Burt Reynolds, right?
I don't know. I think it's more to do with the script and the lack
Just finish the synopsis first. We can't even get through this without tearing this film apart.
I didn't remember the Titans, but he was in that. So Jimmy Bly is having trouble performing on the track. Circuit. To try to improve the situation, car owner Cole Henry, Burt Reynolds, Boogie Nights, in case you didn't know.
In case you didn't know who the Burt Reynolds was.
In case you wasn't sure who Burt Reynolds is, yeah. He calls in Joe Tanto.
I can't, there aren't words for how much I hate that name.
Joe Tanto. Yeah, terrible name. Oh, terrible names all round.
Yeah.
Joe Tanto is played by Sylvester Stallone, didn't you know? He's a former racing champion whose career was laid to rest after he was almost killed in a tragic accident, which you don't really, there's one line of that in the film and it's brushed over very quickly. Feels important. More sparks fly as Bly indulges in an affair with Sophia Estella Warren, brackets, Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, name one of the films she was in.
I know.
Yeah, precisely.
Girlfriend of his number one rival. And then it doesn't mention Til Schweiger.
Oh.
Bo Brandenburg. That's another good name, isn't it? BB, Bo Brandenburg.
Yes, but apparently it was ridiculed in Germany because it doesn't sound like a German name.
Right, okay.
Because they really hyped up the fact that Til Schweiger was one of Germany's biggest stars at the time. So they really hyped up the marketing in Germany. And
Did they?
The German public were very disappointed.
Renny Harlin, brackets, Deep Blue Sea, directs a totally testosterone-driven experience involving fast cars, sexy girls, and cutting-edge film technology, enabling the viewer to experience racing in excess of 240 miles an hour.
Was the cutting-edge technology in the scene where Sylvester Stallone's CGI head is pasted atop a car?
Yeah. They didn't even get the proportions correct.
No, they did not.
You were making notes at the time. I was like, you got to watch this.
Yeah, you're going to want to see this.
Yeah. We're going to want to talk about this situation. Yeah. We are back for a brand new season.
We are.
Number 11.
Insane.
Isn't it? We probably spoke about this in season 10, which was the one that we did before 11, if you can imagine.
Which we only finished recording a week ago. This is why this feels very strange to me.
Yeah, and we're straight back in with season 11. It was combined choices last season, the flop season. This time it's gone back to you.
Yep.
You've chosen the theme, which we've announced already. Everyone knows what it is, but for just to humour me, what is the theme this season?
Drugs.
It's drugs. We're doing drugs, baby.
Yep.
And today we're talking about one of the quintessential drugs movies.
Yeah, I mean, so in my research, everybody sort of refers to Christiana F. as the drugs movie.
Right.
I haven't seen it yet, so don't come for me.
No.
I am planning to rectify that because I did buy a copy of it.
Yeah, you did, didn't you? Well, we might talk about it at some point this season.
I'm sure it'll come up in the wrap show, if nothing else.
So it's not in the lineup then?
It's not in the lineup,
Okay.
no, because I didn't want to torture you too much. Like,
well, that's the other thing that we're going to talk about quite a lot this season.
Yeah.
Probably. It's just, God, you love a depressing movie, don't
I
you?
do. Bleak it up, baby.
Yeah, I know you do. It's funny, like, on the one hand, I would have expected me to come up with this theme, but on the other hand, when I started looking at the movies to choose from, I probably would have gone, nah, actually, I'm not. So it's interesting that you've come up with this one, and the lineup as well is interesting. I appreciate you trying to balance it out a little bit, because there are some. Well, if you're a member of Patreon, you know the lineup. It's on our free tier, but we haven't announced it on the main feed. We just sort of announced them 1 week at a time. But I think it's got quite a good rhythm to it. Like the lineups.
I tried.
There are some bleak bastards in there. But I think there's a couple of antidotes to the bleakness as well. So I think it's, well, we'll see how the journey goes, I guess. But
it was difficult because my instinct was just like 8 of the most depressing movies you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
But then I realised that A, people are going to start tuning out. B, everyone already thinks I'm a weirdo. And C, you might rage quit the podcast. And I can't do this alone.
I might just start weeping under the stairs.
Yeah, curled up in the fetal position.
Yeah.
Rocking.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be my life for the next 8 weeks.
Yeah.
I don't think he's made a bad movie.
Didn't he make that weird rom-com?
Um,
Something to do with the Beatles.
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't love that one. Yeah.
See, I haven't watched it.
I didn't love that one. But do you know what? That kind of doesn't really feel like a Boyle movie to me. That feels like a Richard Curtis movie. And it's because Richard Curtis wrote it.
Oh, right. Okay.
I think he was meant to direct it.
Oh.
And then Boyle came along. Because I think what the situation was that Danny Boyle was supposed to be directing the last James Bond movie.
Oh, okay.
No Time to Die.
Yeah.
But Danny Boyle just didn't have the time. No, they disagreed like on the direction of it. So he decided to not do that. And I believe it was probably just a circumstance of timing. Curtis was like, oh, we got this. So that's maybe, in my opinion, his worst movie. But I still don't think it's terrible. I just don't like it very much.
That's fair.
Me. But I can imagine someone else who's into that more Curtis situation going, yeah, this is all right. But yeah, I can't think of a bad movie he's done.
No, I think you're probably right there. I think a lot of his movies don't necessarily work for me, but that's a matter of personal taste. It doesn't mean they're bad.
No, but they're all interesting. And it seems like he tries to do different things. He's done drama, he's done thriller, he's done horror, he's done sci-fi.
I don't think Steve Jobs feels like a Boyle movie.
It feels like a Sorkin movie, doesn't it? But I think Fincher was meant to do that.
Right. Okay.
So I think he maybe just slips into, like, if the person who was originally going to do a thing doesn't do a thing, it's like, let's get Boyle. Maybe.
Yeah.
But I wonder who was meant to direct the Olympics in 2012.
Huh?
Did you know the Olympics when we had it in the UK?
No. Well, I knew that happened.
Yeah.
I didn't fall
happened.
asleep for an entire summer.
Well, Boyle directed the opening ceremony bit.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and he the bit where there was a queen, they pushed the queen out the plane or whatever, and she did a parachute jump.
The Queen did a parachute jump.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. I might be misremembering that. But
that doesn't sound real.
I don't think she was doing it for real. It was probably a CGI thing. A CGI queen, probably.
Arguably better than the real thing.
I wonder if that's why that they offered him a knighthood.
Because he CGI'd the Queen jumping out of a plane.
Yeah. After that.
Yeah. I mean, that's the natural conclusion one would draw.
Which he turned down, and I love.
Good man.
Yeah. If someone turns down a knighthood, like whoever they are, maybe there's some exceptions, but like automatically that makes me respect you like 25% more at least.
Well, it's just kind of meaningless, isn't it?
Yeah.
What does it matter?
I don't know. Maybe you get discounts in Wagamamas or something.
In that case.
Yeah. Tax discounts, tax benefits.
Yeah.
Hey, Sarah.
Dan. I nearly said Daniel.
Did you? Ooh, and I'm not even in trouble. Am I in trouble?
No.
You didn't middle name me.
I didn't know.
That's when I'm in big trouble. Daniel Christopher. Why have you weaved in your toy box again? Ooh,
which is a phrase I often use.
Yeah. Oh, I went back to a different time then, which is kind of relevant, isn't it? We the second movie in your season of films about drugs.
Yep.
What are we talking today?
So today we're talking about Synchronic, which I hadn't realised when I programmed it in. It's quite a divisive film.
I didn't know that.
No. I don't know. I was fairly early on the Benson and Moorhead train.
I was going to ask you this.
I was an early adopter, if you will.
Okay. Yeah, you knew about them first.
Yeah, that makes me cooler.
I knew all about Benson and Moorhead before they even made their first movie.
Yep.
I knew it was going to happen. Mm-hmm. So early adopted it. So what was the first Moorhead Resolution? So you saw that first, and then you saw The Endless.
I think I saw Resolution, and I think I saw Spring next. Actually,
I forget Spring. Yeah.
Yeah, I watched Spring with a previous partner who hated it, and his feeling of that movie really affected my enjoyment of it. So a few years passed, I went back because I was like, maybe I'll give this another go. People seem to really love it. I watched it. I just thought it was fantastic. I don't know what I was thinking.
I don't know what you were thinking because I've seen that movie. We've watched it together.
Yeah.
And it feels so you.
Yeah, I know, right?
That film is so up your street that if you'd have told me, if we'd had a conversation before, you said, I've seen this, I can't stand it. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Do I even know you? I forget that Spring's in there because it's the order Resolution, Spring, The Endless, Synchronic, Something in the Dirt?
I think so, yes.
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah, you're right. Spring is very much up my alley. But it does feel like somewhat of an outlier amongst their other films.
I guess so. It's funny how a lot of their films deal with the concept of time, whether that is in this movie, Synchronic, that we'll get to, but quite literally time travel. There are other movies that it's difficult. You don't want to spoil certain movies, but it's a movie podcast. It's a free-for-all. So if you haven't seen Endless, switch off. But that movie deals with time loops.
So does Resolution.
As well as Resolution does as well, does it? Okay. And even Spring, you know, it's again switch off if you haven't heard it, but it's a film podcast, so it's fair game. It's Spring.
Is that just what you're going to say now?
Yeah.
Fuck you if you haven't gotten around to watching it yet.
Fuck off. Yeah. Your way to bring in new audiences, tell them to fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah, great work, Dan. Good thinking.
It's going to endear us to everybody.
I've already spoken about urinating in a box and telling people to fuck off.
I mean...
And we expect people to listen to this?
Yeah, when you say it like that, it's a tall ask.
We've said worse.
True. I don't think they could do a sequel because one thing I do like about this film is, I don't know, I find their filmmaking to be quite economical.
Oh, yeah, it has to be.
Despite their stuff being quite, I mean, you could describe it as slow burn.
Yeah, definitely slow burn, yeah.
But I do think it's quite economical. And there's a really good example of that when... I think Anthony Mackie's in the car. I can't remember the specifics, but it's either on the TV or the radio, and they're hearing about Dr. Kamani, who is the guy who broke into his house. And it turns out he was the chemist that actually manufactured the Synchronic. And you just hear that little bit of a news bulletin saying that he'd been found dead.
Yeah, there are elements...
But that's like a really neat way of going, oh, fuck, so this is really all he's got. Nobody can make any more.
Yeah. So you've got that side of it where you can't get any more of it, but also like you get the introduction of a conspiracy there, and perhaps thematically linking in more with Something in the Dirt as well with the conspiracy theories that they spoke about in that, or thematically anyway. Like, yeah, because my brain, when I heard that, I'm thinking, oh, the government's got hold of this. Now they want to take it for themselves. The doctor is trying to do the right thing and get all of this stuff off the streets because people are getting eaten by dinosaurs and shanked with samurai swords.
Yeah, because people are just waking up in T-Rex's mouths willy-nilly.
Exactly. It's become a problem.
Yeah, it's a real issue.
No one would have ever imagined that would become such a problem, but it has. But yeah, no, that screamed to me of government cover-up. And maybe that's where you could come in for the sequel. Maybe you make it from a perspective of a government agent, like let's put it in the Paul universe and have Jason Bateman come back as Lorenzo Zoil. And he's going around trying to get all the Synchronic for the government.
I prefer my gritty sequel idea where it turns out that the Sacklers have been producing Synchronic to overshadow their misdeeds.
All right, that's not a bad idea.
Anything we can do to demonize the Sackler family more.
Are we getting Broderick Mack as Mr. Sackler?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not? Let's put it in that universe. Let's put it in a Ferris Bueller universe as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Does that mean we have to bring back Cameron as well?
Yeah, you have to.
Alan Rock.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'm in.
Let my Cameron go. We've got to talk about Ferris Bueller one day.
We will, I'm sure. As much as I like Sarah Polley in this role, I'm there's a part of me that's sad we didn't get the Christina Ricci version. I think she would have been great at that. She has that sort of sardonic, witty, sarcastic kind of vibe.
Yeah, maybe she would have been good if we're going to recast Katie Holmes, maybe put her in that role, give her more to do, obviously.
I like that.
But because Holmes does do a little bit of that at the start when she's first talking to Todd Gaines. A bit snarky, yeah. So maybe maybe that role we can expand it a bit further. Would have been good for her, and that way we can keep Sarah Polly as well.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
And just sack Desmond Askew.
Yeah, no. We need to recast him.
No, we don't.
Well, no, we do.
No, we don't.
Okay. I mean, this film literally doesn't work without that connection, but okay. We're just following random people.
Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood. I don't hate that.
Sean William Scott.
No. I hate that.
Chris Klein.
Why are you just naming people from American Pie now?
Shipbreak, whatever his name is. Mochaccino guy.
No, none of those people.
They're making another American Pie movie.
Of course they are.
Yeah. They're just going to keep making them, aren't they?
There's about 19 now, aren't there?
I think there are 4 proper ones. So this
there's a bunch of like spin-offs though.
Pie 1, Pie 2, Pie 3 The Wedding, Pie 4 The Reunion.
Okay.
Pie Bandcamp.
I'm just trusting you here.
That's the National Lampoon's spin-off thing.
Oh, right.
So I think this new one will be Pie 5.
Okay.
Pie in the Sky.
Shut your pie hole.
Yeah, shut your pie hole. That's what it's called.
We're done with this. Let's move on.
That's what I should call it. I think everybody else would be like, yeah, that's a good title for this.
They all get together for some event and there's a natural disaster. And the hole this time is a sinkhole.
Yeah. It's a big asteroid and it just lands on Jim as he's trying to fornicate with a sock. Or a pie. I suppose it's a pie mostly, isn't it?
Either or. Yeah, it's not called American Sock.
That's where he tries to bone a sock as well.
The American Sock franchise. In a different universe, that's what it is.
That's the more realistic version of that.
Yeah. Maybe that's the better timeline where we never got COVID and climate change isn't a thing.
We had American Sock. But we didn't have climate change.
I think that's a fair trade. Personally,
yeah, I'd trade American Pie to have those things be gone.
Yeah,
definitely.
Maybe we can find some sort of synchronic like drug that will shunt us to that timeline.
We can make it so that when they're coming up for the ideas for American Pie, we can just replace the pie with a sock, and then thus doing that creates a butterfly effect, and the other things, climate change stops. It just becomes because everyone's stopped making apple pies, which are really bad for the environment.
Are they?
Yeah.
It's terrible for apples.
It's a methane thing.
It's really inhumane for the apples.
Yeah. And just creates a hole in the ozone
Just
layer.
having all those ovens on is really heating the planet up.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's because people just saw that movie and they're like, I tell you what, I really fancy a pie now.
Mm.
So everyone was cooking pies and that's why the planet started heating up.
Yeah.
You're right, because the ovens were just on.
Mm-hmm.
And they wouldn't, and because whenever they got a pie out and their son started to fuck the pie, they're like, oh shit, we can't eat that pie now. We have to make another pie.
And thus the cycle continues.
And it continues, yeah.
But everybody's got loads of socks.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like it. I think we could sell that between the two of us.
And then what happened is people ate so many apple pies and they tried to fuck so many apple pies that we had no apples anymore. Like apples just became extinct, and people were like, what should we do? Let's eat bats instead. And then that's where COVID came from.
You figured it out, yeah. So how do we get to this alternate timeline?
We've got to go back in time via the synchronic drug.
Oh, right. And then change. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Was Fucky McFuckface was coming up with American Pie.
Yeah.
We have to rub out all of the word wherever
just
it
kill
says
them.
pie. We replace the word pie with sock. We
just kill them all.
Kill them. But then we wouldn't have American sock either.
Just do some murders.
Would you take out Sean William Scott?
No.
He's all right, he seems, doesn't he?
I don't know anything about him. I'm sure I've got nothing against the man. He was good in that Becky sequel.
Yeah, so I mean, he sort of does some kind of interesting. He was just Sean William Scott for about 15 years, wasn't he? And now he's
who can we get for this idiot? Phone Stifler, I don't know.
Have you tried Carey? Yes, he said no. All right, how much is Sean William Scott? Not as much. He's cheaper. Is he? Yeah.
Oh, let's go that route.
The one from the American Sock franchise. Yeah, that's the one.
But I have a question. Is Jennifer Coolidge still in it?
In American Sock.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's the only character in it.
It's just her.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so in.
Yeah, sure.
She's the sock.
She's the sock.
Oh my god.
Stifler's sock. Sylph.
I think I kind of love this. Sil. Is that our second merch drop?
Yeah.
Sock I like to fart. But they are socks.
They are socks, yeah. So
That
you can't
say
see the
Sylph.
words unless you've got your kecks off,
Yeah.
which I wouldn't recommend.
At which point it's already too late.
It's already too late, yeah.
Yeah. So going back to the film that we're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
I've never seen I Stand Alone. I haven't seen Vortex, but that's for personal reasons because I'm dealing with some dementia in my family and it's about an old couple with dementia, one of whom is Dario Argento.
Okay.
Bizarrely.
Who's a really good actor, you were saying the other day.
I don't know. I've never seen it, so I couldn't tell you.
Right. He's for that famous actor from Italy, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's most well known for his acting.
He portrayed the monkey in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? Dunstan Checks In. That's the one.
I think you're thinking of Phenomena.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, he
The
played
monkey
the monkey
was called
in that.
Inga.
Really?
I don't know why I remember that.
You don't forget a monkey's name, do you?
No.
You never forget a monkey's name.
Dunstan, Inga, Caesar.
All right.
They're all in there.
Here's a test for you.
Oh, God.
A show that you don't like, Friends. There was a monkey in it. What was it called?
Marcel.
There you go.
Fuck.
You never forget a monkey.
I hate Friends as well.
Yeah, but you love monkeys.
You do. Especially ones that have been anthropomorphized by
Yeah.
people.
Especially when you put a nappy on it.
Yeah.
And you fucking carry it around set against its will. Doesn't matter if it wants to be there or not. You just sort of drag it around.
Oh.
Just give it more drugs. Just tranquilize it.
Spike its drink.
Spike its drink. Spike its drink with acid. Can you imagine a monkey on acid?
I can. That would be
Ugh.
terrifying.
Lord.
Yeah.
No, don't go in that zoo, sir. Or put some people in that zoo, like Farage. Put him in there.
Yeah. All right.
Monkeys on acid versus Farage. You know those... Do you get those TikToks when it's like 1 million zombies versus 5 million Terminators or whatever?
No.
You don't.
I've never
And it's
heard
like
that.
a recreation of a battle, and like it's a few minutes long, and you sort of watch what side is likely to do better.
Ooh.
Maybe we could do one Nigel Farage versus 1 million acid
No.
drugged monkeys.
Versus one chimp on acid.
Just one.
Yeah.
Don't you want to see an enormous rampage of chimps just piling on top of Farage?
No, I want him taken out by one single chimp because I think that would be more embarrassing for him.
Do you?
And he'd probably live but be horribly disfigured.
So you're going for the long term.
It might
The
improve
long-term
the way he
fuck you.
looks. I don't know.
I mean,
Maybe he'd look less like a thumb. But anyway.
you look less like a cunt,
Let's go back to climax, shall we?
shall we? So this has been a very pleasant, uplifting, feel-good season. Good run of movies that have made me feel good about myself and the world.
I feel like my choices generally do that.
Make me feel
All
good.
warm and fuzzy inside, yeah.
Warm and fuzzy, yeah, like a cup of hot chocolate.
And definitely never the opposite of that.
No. It's like, what if this week you had programmed in one of the notoriously most bleak movies in the history of cinema?
I mean, I would never do that to you.
No, you wouldn't.
No.
Because Requiem for a Dream is not a bleak cinema experience, is it?
It's a family-friendly comedy.
Watch it with your kids.
Yeah.
If your kids say, Papa, could we please watch Requiem for a Dream? You go, yeah, lad, let's put it on tonight. Let's do it.
And then you definitely wouldn't have a child that's scarred for life and saying, Dad, what does ass to ass mean?
That's a phrase I was not expecting to hear in this movie.
So do we know who came up with the framework for the movie then, the story beats? Was
Paul Anderson.
anything...
Paul Anderson wrote this thing as well.
But was any of Romero's stuff left over, or was it all kind of retconned and they started from scratch?
I think they started from scratch.
Right. Okay. So
I
this
think-
is him through and through. This is all Anderson.
Yeah, Romero doesn't have a credit
Mm-hmm.
on it. So I think it's just page one rewrite. I'm Paul W.S. Anderson, didn't you know? So we're putting Mila Jovovich in the movie, who's not my
Well,
wife yet,
They weren't together.
but she
yeah.
might be. So I'm going to cast her and I'm going to make her want to be my wife.
I'm going to seduce her through film.
Seduce her by making a masterpiece.
Well, it worked.
It worked great, didn't it?
It worked on her, yeah.
Somebody watched The Fifth Element and got very excited by that movie, didn't they? Well, yes, you know.
Just like, yeah, but what if she was wearing even less?
I really like it, Mila, in movies when you wake up naked.
Yeah.
Oh, do you? And what? No, that's it.
That's
Just
the
like,
whole sentence.
Yeah. I like it when you don't have any memory and you don't know who you are.
Yeah.
But you just kick people in the head and it's great and you're not wearing it much. It's great.
Speaking of not remembering, something that this film does that really pissed me off is like that old trope of amnesia.
You forgot the word for
I
amnesia.
know, god damn it. I'm so angry at myself. The trope of amnesia leading to exposition.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you don't remember, so this character's going to explain it all to you, but really it's for our benefit.
Yeah. Or maybe you remember a thing and you see a glass smash.
Yeah. And fragments come back to you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I find that technique to be a bit hokey.
Yeah, I agree. I don't love that as a tool. It's a bit obvious. It's a bit, it's just a device, like you say, to introduce information to be presented to the viewer. But you don't have to do that. And also, like, I was kind of like, I haven't seen this movie in a while.
Yeah, same.
Very quickly, within 5 to 10 minutes, I was like, what's going on? I don't care.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. And I was like, why has she got, and also that guy's also got amnesia. It's something the drug might give you amnesia sometimes, and maybe it doesn't.
But sometimes things come back to you, sometimes they don't. It might take a while, maybe it'll be sooner, who knows.
Maybe you'll have amnesia, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll have it for 5 minutes, maybe you'll have it for 5 years.
Yeah.
Who can say? It depends what we need to do in the movie, really, doesn't it?
But luckily for you, when you come to, the shower curtain that's fallen on top of you will have done so very strategically.
Yeah. Yeah, just so we can't see the vital bits.
Mm-hmm. Not until the end of the movie, anyway.
Do we see vital bits at the end of the movie?
We see pubic hair at the very least.
Do we?
You missed that?
I did. We should watch it again. I've got it on Blu-ray now. It's not going to wear out, is it? I did not really. I didn't
You
know
don't
that.
even have to rewind it like a VHS. Just skip back a chapter.
There's no lines in it when you pause it anymore.
Yeah, that was unintentional, apparently.
No shit.
She moved in such a way that obviously stuff was revealed that shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
But Paul W. Anderson was like, fuck it, I'm keeping it in.
Yeah. And that's what they said
Don't
in
make
the
a
honeymoon
joke.
as well.
No. I knew it. As soon as I came out of my mouth, I was like, he's going to turn that into something.
Yeah. But it's early days. It's early days de-aging, and it's still, even in 2025, they haven't nailed it yet. Like,
True. Yeah.
It does look better, but you've still got the movement problem. You've still got the issue that the second that anyone tries to move a frame, their body moves and their face is like a millisecond behind.
Yeah, their head moves and then their features follow a split second after.
It's weird. It is weird, and it takes you out of it. Now, there's the part at the start where Flynn is explaining to young Sam that, there's this magic place where we put robots in and then we live there together and it's great. And there's the de-aging part there. And that,
awful.
I can't, you don't need to do it.
No. Well, because initially you just seen him from the back.
Yeah.
That would have been fine.
Yeah. You don't need to do it. You've already done the voiceover stuff at the start as well. Like, you're sort of double dipping there as well, I think, anyway, with the voiceover and dialogue, which is a huge problem, as we've spoken about many times.
Yeah. But also, like, Jeff Bridges has such a recognisable voice.
Yeah, man.
Like, you instantly know it's, like, especially fans of the first movie would instantly recognise that voice.
Yeah, one of the most recognisable voices in acting, I would say.
Yeah.
So I didn't...
Outside of Gilbert Gottfried.
Sure. The parrot from Aladdin.
I tell no lies.
Yeah. Oh, the butler suffered enough when you used to lock him in the freezer in Tomb Raider 2, which you can still do.
That might just be a you thing.
It's not a me thing, no.
Really?
That's the thing. I thought, like, when the game came out and the butler's following you around in Lara's house, it's like the training bit, and you see the big freezer, it's like the size of a room, you think, wonder if he'll follow me in the freezer. And he does. And you're like, I'm quite a bit quicker than him. I wonder if I can shut the freezer door with him still in it. Yeah, you can. And I did that. And it wasn't until years later that I was talking about Tomb Raider games to my friend. And he said he did exactly the same thing. And now the internet has become a thing. It's apparently something that a lot of people used to do. And you can still do it. I did it like 3 days ago.
You haven't changed a bit, have you?
I thought I had to see if you could still do it. And this time he froze. He froze in there. I don't think that used to happen.
What, he died?
No, he just like froze a bit. And then when you open a door, it takes about 3 to 4 seconds. And he just defrosts and then carries on following you about.
You Walt Disney'd him?
Yeah. Is he frozen?
Oh, well, that's the rumour, isn't it?
Is
He's
it?
cryogenically frozen somewhere. But yeah, I can't really cast judgment on you torturing the butler because I used to put my Sims through hell.
I know. So. I've heard all about your Sims journey.
Battle Royale!
What did you do to him? Tell the listeners.
I would put a maximum of, I think it was 8 people was the maximum you could put in a house. And I would remove all of the windows and the doors. And I would put that horrible clown painting on every wall. I would remove the toilets and the beds until they peed themselves and argued and fought and died. And then the last one to survive was the winner. Right.
And what did they get? A lifetime of therapy, I assume?
No, I just would start a new game at that point.
Reset then?
Yeah.
So you just deleted them all anyway?
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't say that.
The Sims, their god is Sarah.
No, don't say that, because I do sometimes, like, when I'm trying to sleep at night, I am sometimes kept awake by the notion that if we're in a simulation, we're probably in a simulation. I don't know. Like, they're my simulation. So was I putting them through actual pain and torment? Were they, to some degree, sentient?
I don't know, you're looking off into the middle distance there, like you're asking a philosophical question about The Sims.
I do think about my dead Sims sometimes.
You should have thought about that before you tortured them to death, didn't you?
Look, I was young.
I know, we all make mistakes, don't we?
Yeah.
It's not like the Throng. They weren't actually conscious, were they? But were they?
Yeah.
That's the question, isn't it?
Thronglets.
Yeah. What about a theme park? Do you remember, did you ever play theme park?
I did, and then, well, I had Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Right.
And I realised that you could set them going without completing the track.
Yeah. Yeah.
0 days since an accident.
Yeah. I love closing the park, letting all the queues build up, and then like building this really nice attraction, but just taking one block out of the roller coaster and just watching it fly off the screen.
Let's hope that none of them were sentient, hey?
No.
One thing I liked about this film is that they at least, well, that it ended, but they did at least attempt for some equality.
Explain.
Well, near the beginning, she's got a shower scene, and it is a bit like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Got to show some side boob in the kids' film.
This is made for 13-year-old boys and 13-year-old boys exclusively. But Daniel Craig gets a similar, much shorter shower scene, and a maid screams at his dick. Very strange scene.
Yeah. A move only seen by Louis C.K. until that point.
I don't think he was ejaculating into a plant pot or whatever. I don't know. I wasn't there, all right? But yeah, they do at least attempt equality, which I respect.
They were going to not have that scene in the film, the Daniel Craig one.
Okay.
They tested the film. Audiences responded to that character and said, we want more Alex West. So like, fuck it. All right. Well, you want more? We'll give you more. Look, oil up. Craig, get that fucking baby oil on you.
And dehydrate immediately.
No water for Daniel Craig for 4 months. Get in that sauna. Yeah. Very strategically placed banister there, covering his boyhood.
Yeah.
I did watch, as I say, watch the commentary today and rewound that scene a couple of times to see if I could pause it in the correct position, see if there was any baby Craig action. Couldn't see any. I was trying to make comparisons to our Resident Evil show where we saw Snatch of Jovovich.
Well, you didn't.
I didn't. No, you saw Snatch of Jovovich.
And so did Michelle Rodriguez, apparently.
Yeah.
But you did not.
No. I missed it, unfortunately. So I tried to right my wrongs from that episode by trying to spot the penis of Daniel Craig. What are we talking about?
Daniel Craig's dick.
I'm sorry.
I'm not.
We talk about dicks a lot on this show, don't we?
We do.
Yeah.
Should we talk about vagina more to offset that?
We should probably, in the interest of balance, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you think of Angelina Jolie's minge then?
I'm sure it's immaculate. Do you know what? I'm sure it's excellent.
I'm sure. It's got... I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. I was pretty excited, I think, for this to come out. I definitely rented it and enjoyed it, and so procured the big box VHS, which I watched many, many times.
I feel like big box VHS tapes were pricey back then, weren't they?
No, I think they were cheap, and that's why I bought them.
Oh.
Ex-rentals.
Maybe
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about this one instance when I really wanted a copy of My Own Private Idaho, the Gus Van Sant movie. And so when I was 16 and on holiday in Wales with my parents, we went into a video shop because I wasn't a member there. I just wanted to look at videos. And they had a copy and my dad talked them into selling it to us, but it was like 35 quid.
Really?
Yeah.
I bet if you'd have gone to Woolworths, it was on sale for like a tenner.
No, it wasn't available to buy.
Anywhere,
that was the whole point. That's why we had to talk them into selling it to us.
Oh, okay.
And I still love that movie, but I no longer have the VHS, which makes me very sad often.
I was going to... Didn't you rebuy it on VHS?
No.
Oh, I thought you had it. I thought we had it on
No.
the shelf. I used to use big box VHS tapes as a way to hang shelves without putting anything in the walls.
Wait, what?
So
I need more.
So I'd buy shelves and then put the big box VHS ones on the ends, and then put the next shelf up on top of those, and then you can get all of the little VHSs in between the big ones. And you just keep going up.
I see.
So you always had to have like a symmetrical number of an even number of big box VHSs, but it worked fine. I had Mortal Kombat on the bottom row.
Creative.
Yeah, it did present a problem though if you wanted to watch that movie.
I was going to say, how did you ever watch any of the big box ones that were on the ends?
Well, the trick was to always have Mortal Kombat in the machine, in the receiver, and then it never needs to be in the case.
Right. So you watched it a lot then?
Yeah. But I also had Beethoven's Second on VHS, and that stayed in the case.
Yeah, I had Riverdance on VHS once, and that very much stayed in the case.
You don't strike me as a Riverdance kind of person.
No, I'm not. Apparently my nana thought I was, though.
Did your nana think that you were because you said that you enjoyed it?
She bought one for my cousin and said, "Do you think Hannah will like this?" And I said, "I think she'll love it, Nana. Well done." And she took that to mean that I wanted one too.
Ah, okay. My memory, because I was familiar with that story, my memory of it was that you expressed joy over the river dance, but as a way to sort of make people happy.
You're thinking of the VHS that she bought me of Joseph and his Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, that she made me watch with her, and I was like, "It's fantastic, Nana." Because she was the person who would buy a VHS as a gift for somebody, but watch it first.
Yeah.
So if you ever got a VHS out of the cellophane, it was probably my nana that bought it.
I got a DVD once from my sister, and she told me before I opened it, she's like, "I've already watched it." Sweet. I don't care about that though. I used to do that exact same thing. I would buy movies for people that I wanted to watch.
That they'd never heard of.
Yeah, but it's like ones that I wanted to watch, but I wasn't like that bothered about. So if you buy it for them, you can watch it and then give it to them as a gift.
Crafty.
And if you love it, just keep it. Oh, sorry, I forgot to get you a gift.
Oh, sorry, I was going to bring you Mortal Kombat on big box VHS, but I accidentally kept it.
So we're here to talk about Jurassic Park number 7.
Oh, God, if we have to.
It's the 7th movie in the franchise. Have you seen the first 6?
No.
I wasn't expecting you to say that. So this is your first Jurassic Park movie then?
Yeah.
Oh, fascinating.
No,
Interesting.
of course it's not.
So the awe and the wonder that was present in this movie, well, your jaw was on the floor, wasn't it?
Yeah, I loved every
You
second.
loved it. You were like, oh, wow, what are these big beasts with spines and like claws? And they were like,
hey, even if I hadn't seen any of the previous movies, I know what dinosaurs are, Dan.
But would you, though, if you hadn't seen Jurassic Park, would you know what they look like?
Of course.
How?
Because I was a child. All kids are into dinosaurs, right?
But no one knows that they really look like that. They might have looked like a handkerchief. Not that severe.
You know, books exist, right? With illustrations.
But they
and
didn't...
also, do you know that dinosaurs probably don't look like how they do in the Jurassic Park movies?
That's what I'm saying. It's very unlikely that we guessed it right. We've got some bones. Don't mean we know what they look like.
That doesn't make any sense. You said because I hadn't seen any of the films, which is a lie, by the way. I have. That I didn't know what dinosaurs look like. But even if you have seen the films, you probably still don't know what dinosaurs look like.
Because you saw Land Before Time, wasn't it?
No, even in that, they were animated. That's not what they look like.
Super Mario Brothers?
Yes, they nailed it.
Tammy and the T-Rex. Is that an actual T-Rex in that movie?
Sort of.
Is Paul Walker in that?
Yes.
I don't think I've seen it.
And Denise Richards.
Okay, right. Yeah, I haven't seen that one, unfortunately. But is Tammy the T-Rex better than Jurassic Park?
It's Tammy and the T-Rex, by the way.
What did I say?
You said Tammy the T-Rex.
Did I?
It's not a T-Rex called Tammy.
Right, okay.
It's a very important distinction. We should talk about Jurassic World Rebirth.
Yeah, now we've cleared that up. Oh, it's called Rebirth, isn't it? Yeah. I'm going to call it Afterbirth.
Yeah. I knew it.